Hi guys, so I'm going actually to work out with you guys today a little bit. I have been asked to do some workouts for abs for belly dancers and to show you guys some of the different moves to straighten your lower back and also to straighten your abs for belly dancing. So I'm going to show you plenty. I'm a personal trainer, so I do this all the time. I teach boot camp, I teach kickboxing, I teach tour body sculpt. I teach a lot of different classes where ab and core work is very important. So we do a lot of different ones, which means there's plenty, there's millions out there. You can be creative all you want in these different exercises. So what I'm going to show you today in this video is actually my favorites, the ones I use a lot, and I think they're efficient because they use more than one muscle, and they're challenging. And they could use other parts of the body besides the core. You could use your arms, your legs, etc. But I want to focus on the abs today. So what I'm going to show you today actually is not the ones that use a lot of legs with abs. I think so. So I'm going to just focus on the core today. So I'm going to start easy to hard, and then we'll go on from there. And there will be plenty of other videos also to show you guys other different ab workouts for belly dancers. So today I'm going to show you the simple, easiest one. Let's say if you're absolutely weak, you've never worked your core before, hold a simple plank. That's like the absolute easy move to do, is holding a very simple plank like this, okay? There is different variations you can do with that move. You can rock it back and forth like I'm doing. You can just hold it like this though, of course. And just try to see how long you can hold it. And that's a challenge in itself. I was able to hold it before for about 8 minutes, just reading a magazine and trying. It's hard. It burns your abs, and you're going to have to find yourself switching positions and rocking sideways, so you're using different side abs instead of using the same muscles all the time. So it's challenging. But yeah, you can just start this way, just a simple plank. You can also, as I said, rock it back and forth. And what this does is pretty much it works your calves with it, and puts a little bit of pressure as you move forward on your upper abs and as you move back on your lower abs a little bit. Another way to modify it, if your back always hurts, by the way, make sure you just push your hips up like this. Releases the tension from the lower back, and then drop down again when you're ready. Another way, as I said, to change it up a little bit is by just simply putting one foot over the other and then kind of twisting a little bit to the side. And that puts a little bit more tension on your side abs. And so just hold that for a little bit and then move to the other side. But, and that could all be one exercise. You can just hold a plank doing different things like sides and then rocking back and forth and then lifting maybe one leg at a time. So that works your glutes at the same time. And as if you pull hard and high enough, you will work your lower abs as well. So that's the plank variations. You can also try and do a side plank. And a side plank could start really easy, or it could get a little bit hard with some weights. So easy would be simply holding a side plank like this. That's easy. Or the easiest one, if this is still hard enough for you, drop the bottom knee, drop it down, and then lift your hip off the floor and just support yourself with the foot on top. So this will be like the easiest, absolute easiest version you can possibly hold. And you want to be on your elbow. Make sure you're not pulling, so there shouldn't be like elbow like this forward and then the shoulder back. The shoulder and the elbow should be in a straight line like this, and just stay right there. Now the next step from this is to lift your feet together like that, and 30 seconds is perfect. If you just alternate 30 seconds on each side, that's perfect. 1 minute, great. So if you can just stay like this for a little bit, that's good. Another way to hold your balance is, if you can't put your feet together like this, is you can put one foot back. That helps support you a little bit and help with your balance. The key here is to try to put less of your foot on the floor. So we really don't want even our calves on the floor. We just want our heel down. So if you can just like hold it like this, that's perfect. Now the next level from this, to make it a little bit harder, is to actually hold a dumbbell. I've got a 10-pound here. You can do 15, you can go down to 5, whatever you feel comfortable with. So let's say I'm going to hold this, I'm going to hold a reverse plank. Actually, that's not the next step. The next step is to do without the weight but lifting one leg like this. And pretty much what this does is it works your your side abs, but it also works your glutes, your side glute muscles here. So try to hold that for like a good 30 seconds if you can, and switch to the other side 30 seconds, and do something like 3 sets. That would be perfect, like on a daily basis. The next step from that is to hold the same exact position that we just did, but with a dumbbell on the side. I try not to hold it up straight. I really don't like that, because if you lose your balance, you pull, and I've seen a lot of people get injured that way. So just keep it straight. It still works your shoulder, and you have a lot of support, and chances of it like really getting out of place is minimal in that position. So simply something like this. So just hold that for a good 30 seconds, and then switch to the other side and do another 30 seconds, and that will be a good side ab workout. Another side ab workout actually that will be really good, that my actual personal favorite, is the side twist. So what we're doing is a simple side plank, exactly like what we just did, like this. And because we have weights here, I really don't like it when people are out of balance with weights, because chances of injury are high. I mean, it's challenging and it's hard, yeah, but if you're going to injure yourself, what's the point? That's my personal opinion when it comes to different exercises, is don't injure yourself when it's not necessary, just to show off, okay? That's pretty stupid. But yeah, so lift like this, make sure your hips are off, balance yourself whether your feet are one on top of the other or the other one back, and make sure you create enough space here, and just grab your weight and twist. And what we want to do is we want to twist as far as we can, and then when we're going to come back up, we want to just push the elbow back like this. We don't want to extend the arms. That's again big chance for injury in a movement like this where we're losing our balance. So simply just push your elbow back, twist back like this. So what I like to do in this one is something like a good maybe 20 reps. That's the minimum really, but if you're really beginner, 10 is okay. Keep switching sides every 10, or just do 20 and then switch other side 20. Another one that I really like, that I do a lot in my classes, which is kind of challenging, is do a little twist like this for 20, and then try to hold that one leg lifted for 10 seconds before you switch to the other side. So it'll be like this for 20. When we're done with our 20, we'll just kind of hold here for 10 before we switch to the other side. So it's a little challenging. So that's a good one. I really like that one a lot. Another one that's really good for the side abs is the side V-up, which is very similar to the front V-up, which is mostly for lower and upper abs. So the side V-up will be more like this, where your arms, there's 2 different types of side V-ups you can do. The easiest version is with your elbow down, your hand behind your neck to support your neck, of course. Try to keep your legs as straight as you can. It's not always easy, I know, but try, and then your elbow would need to go straight to your knees. So that's the easiest version, okay? It's not a challenging one. I think anybody who's in shape can do this easily. The hardest version, though, to do for a good 20, 30 reps is when your body's completely down. You gotta drop everything down, your head, your arms straight, legs straight, and then come up and touch the knees. So trying to do that for a good 20, 30 reps is quite challenging on each side. If you're a beginner, then it's okay to do 10 and then switch. Okay, so that's a good side ab one. The other thing that I like to do with it is sometimes doing like maybe 20 reps and then trying to actually hold it halfway. Well, not completely halfway, but like your elbow have to touch your knee for maybe another 10 seconds before you switch to the other side. So it'll be something like this. You go all the way down for 20 reps, and then the last 10, you're gonna hold it like this and just try to see if you can stay there. Woo! It's kind of hard to keep the upper body up, so we're not push the upper body up like this and try to hold it halfway for a good 10 seconds and then switch. So that's a good side ab one. Trying to think, upper abs. Upper abs, you can use a heavy dumbbell and do what I call chest up, chest down. So like right here, I've got 15 pounds. You can use whatever you feel comfortable with. Make sure your feet are flat, grounded, and never come off the floor. And what you want to do is keep your knees up, take your weight down behind you, bring it to your chest, and then reach up from here until your arms are completely straight and your upper body is straight. And then you go down from there to chest, then down, chest, then up, chest, down, chest, up. And this is a good workout for your arms as well as your abs. It's mostly upper abs, of course. If you don't have a heavy dumbbell, you can always use a medicine ball. Same exact idea. Actually, kind of like medicine balls for this. So chest up, chest down. You don't have to throw it like this. You can just simply keep it up in your hands like that, and then down again. So that's a good upper ab one. So I showed you some side abs. I showed you some upper abs. For lower abs, the easiest one will be the kick-ups and down. So what you want to do is kind of relax your upper body on the floor and focus just on the legs. So what you want to do is bend the knees as you go up, kick up. If you can get your hips off the floor, do it. If you're not, you don't have to. You can just do this and then straight up. But when you go down, you're going to make sure that you're as close as you can to the floor and your legs must be straight. That's the only way you're going to get those lower abs. So kick up and down. Okay, so what would be a good rep time? Something like 20 maybe, holding the last 10. If you can, maybe just like this, hold the last 10. That'll be good. If you can't, that's fine, you don't have to hold. Just do a good 20 reps, take a break, then another 20 reps. That'll be the easiest. And if you can do more than that, perfect. 40 reps is great. So that's a good one for upper abs and lower abs at the same time. Another weight one for your lower abs is the simple kick downs actually, but really slow. So what you do is you relax your upper body and you just kind of pull down, you kick up, and when you go down, you go super slow. Keep pointing the toes, locking the knees all the way down, and hold, then up. Fast, but going down slow. And hold. What you can also do on this one is you can go down, open your legs and close, so that works a little bit your inner thighs before you go up again. So kick up, go down, super slow. Take your time. Then when you go down, open and close for a little bit, and then kick up fast, and then slow down, open and close. Okay. You can do that with weights even, if you feel comfortable with it. It's a little bit hard to do. So what you do is when you kick up, you attach the weights to your legs and then take it nice and slow as you go down. And that weight pulling on your lower abs is pretty challenging. So, but it's nice. See how long you can hold that. So that's a good lower ab one. Another good lower and upper ab exercise to do is the V-up, the simple front V-up. Having it weighted tends to help some people, but it's really not a rule. I found that it's not necessarily a rule. For some people find it easier with weights, and some people find it even harder with weights. So whatever you want to do. So what we want to start with is simple legs straight, arms straight, and then we want to reach up. And the goal is to try to touch your toes. That's the goal. Doesn't mean you can do it. If you can't, that's okay. So we want to try to go up straight and touch. You can do it with a medicine ball. It's easier to touch, of course, because you're not going to hurt your toes. You can also do it with, if you're wearing shoes, you can easily do it with weights. Or you can do it without. So whatever works for you, just give it a best shot. There's ways to make it harder, but I'm not going to do them right now. I'm going to give you some easy versions first. So that's the V-up. So that actually should cover a lot of different things for now, and then I'll show you guys different exercises in the future. But, you know, I've showed you some for your upper abs, some for your lower abs and side abs. And I think that should be plenty to start with. And as I said, we'll work on some more. We'll make it even harder in the future to straighten your lower abs and also your lower back as you're doing your practice the belly dance. So hopefully that was helpful, and that helped to the people that have been asking for this video for a long time. And I'll see you guys in the next videos, and I'll definitely do other videos for ab workouts in the future. In the meantime, make sure you check out my website, it's bellydancesvideoblog.com, and subscribe to this YouTube channel and the Facebook page. Like us there, it's facebook.com/bellydancevideoblog. Love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.